what bleeding out feels like. Come on, let's get in here.
Picture this. You're walking home late at night through a shortcut you've taken 100 times. Dark alley, brick walls, the smell of rain on asphalt. Then you hear footsteps behind you. 3 seconds later, there's a knife in your stomach. The attacker runs. You're alone, and you're bleeding. Oh, hey there, I'm your host, dead, caffeinated, and here to walk you through one of the most visceral ways a human body can shut down. Bleeding out. Exsanguination, if you want to get fancy about it. Now, you might think this is quick, dramatic, over in seconds like the movies show you. But here's the thing about...
Don't if you bleed out, if you bleed out, you basically, right? Because you bleed out, or your blood goes your body. You can basically...
bleeding to death. Your body doesn't give up easy. It fights hard. And what happens in those final minutes? Well, that's why you're here. Let's find out what it feels like when your life drains away, one heartbeat at a time. So, you've just been stabbed. Abdominal wound, maybe 4 inches deep. And for the first few seconds, you don't feel pain. Not real pain. Anyway, that's the shock talking.
Holy shit! My God!
Your brain hasn't processed what just happened yet. What you do feel is pressure. Like someone punched you really, really hard. There's warmth spreading across your shirt. That's blood, obviously. And your brain's still trying to catch up to reality. Did that just happen? Am I actually bleeding? Spoiler alert, yes. Yes, you are. Now, depending on what got hit, and in your case, let's say the blade nicked your hepatic artery or a major mesenteric vessel, you're losing blood fast. We're talking maybe 30 to 40% of your blood volume in the first few minutes. That's 1.5 to 2 liters. Gone. Your body immediately knows something catastrophic is happening. Blood pressure drops, your heart rate spikes. Suddenly, you're at 120 to 130 beats per minute. Your heart's trying...
120, 130 BPM?
Suddenly, you're at 120 to 130 beats per...
Chat, we go 145 BPM or more. It's on FL Studio, right? Right, chat? FL Studio or no? Yeah, I know we go 145 BPM or more. I know that.
Per minute. Your heart's trying to compensate, pumping harder and faster to keep oxygen flowing to your brain and organs. But here's the problem. You can't pump what isn't there. It's like revving an engine with no oil. Your cardiovascular system is screaming, and there's nothing it can do to stop the leak. And this is where your body enters full crisis mode. Within 60 seconds of that stab wound, your sympathetic nervous system floods your bloodstream with adrenaline and norepinephrine. Fight or flight response cranked to 11. Your pupils dilate. You're hyperventilating. Your remaining blood vessels constrict, trying down...
Chat, I be having these little, like, chat, like, y'all ever think, like, chat, y'all ever thought, like, okay, that's what I be thinking, right? You know, like, okay, chat, when you gone, right? When your body's over with, right? You know what I mean? I can't say it. When you DIE, nigga. Y'all ever be thinking, like, y'all ever be just sitting there thinking, like, yo, after my body DIE, when you go to heaven or wherever you go, that's just gonna keep going on. It's never gonna stop. You know how life you got an expiration date. They don't got no expiration date. It's gonna keep going, never stop. It's gonna be like that forever. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Or no? Y'all don't be thinking that? I could be wrong though. This is a theory of me. That's just a theory I think about.
Desperately to maintain pressure. Your skin goes cold and clammy as blood gets redirected away from your extremities toward your vital organs.
I'm confused,
you're awake,
kind of.
You're alert, and you're terrified. Because
How you confused? Look. When you... Alright, nigga, when you die in GTA, Twitch, in GTA, when you dead, boom, you know how you go to heaven or down, right? Think about it. Whichever one you go to, it's no like, it's not your body, it's your spirit now. It's not your body. Your body got expiration date. Boom. When your body die in GTA, you go up or down, right? And wherever you go, it never stops. It's not. It don't die. die like your body in GTA. So you just keep on going forever. You know what I'm saying? Like you live on forever. Your spirit live on forever. Like ever. Like we don't know. Like it's a theory. Oh, I get it now. Yeah.
Animal part of your brain understands you're dying. All right, let's break down what's happening inside your body right now. Because this isn't just about blood loss, it's a full system cascade failure. First, the outside. You're pale. Not movie pale, but genuinely gray-white. That's because your skin's getting almost no blood flow anymore. Everything's being rationed to keep your brain and heart running. You're trying to stop the bleeding, pressing down on the wound. But your hands are shaking so badly you can barely coordinate. Your vision's starting to blur at the edges. You're dizzy.
Chad, this happened to me. No, not the blood. No. Chad. It was a day of school, right? I eat up there all day. I'm riding a bike home, I'm eating the french fries. My sister gave me french fries, right? Eating the french fries. My throat. Did you ever choke on something? See, I choked before, but it was like, like stuff like a cough and choke, right? This time, I think it was my windpipe check. I was eating, the bike went over a speed hump. And I was like, I couldn't breathe or nothing, chat. And my vision started getting blurry, chat. I stopped, I dropped the bike. I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was about to fall over and go out right there. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I thought it was done, be real.
And here's a fun one. You might start feeling cold. Not from the rain, but from the inside. Your core temperature's dropping because blood carries heat, and you're running out of blood. You're essentially going hypothermic while bleeding out. 2 for 1 special. Now let's go deeper. Your blood volume's down by maybe 50% now. Your blood pressure has crashed. We're talking 70/40, maybe lower. That's not good. Your brain needs a constant supply of oxygenated blood to function. Normally, it gets about 15% of your cardiac output. But now it's starving. Neurons start misfiring. Your cognitive function tanks. You can't think straight anymore. You might forget where you are. Forget what happened. Some people try to stand up and walk, their brain tells them to get help, but their legs just don't work. But then, something strange happens. Your heart rhythm destabilizes. See, your heart muscle also needs oxygen, and it's not getting enough. You might go into tachycardia, dangerously fast, inefficient beating, or worse, your heart starts skipping beats entirely. Arrhythmia. It's panicking, basically. And here's the cruel irony. The faster your heart beats, the more blood you lose. Every pump pushes more blood.
Chad, that's how people be like, don't panic. Like when you get like shot or something, don't panic because it's how you die faster. At GTA. That's why like the hospital, like the ambulance stuff when they pick you up, like don't panic. You know what I'm saying?
Blood out of that wound. Your body's trying to save you, but it's actually accelerating your death. You're in hemorrhagic shock now. Stage 3, maybe stage 4. Your body's prioritizing ruthlessly. Brain, heart, lungs, everything else, shut down. Your kidneys stop filtering. Your liver stops processing. Your digestive system's offline. Blood flow to your muscles drops to almost nothing. You couldn't move even if you wanted to. And here's where it gets weird. You might feel calm, peaceful even. That's not acceptance. That's your brain running out of oxygen. Hypoxia does strange things to your mind. Some people hallucinate.
So imagine a nigga thinking, oh, calm down, it's getting better. Whole time he checking. You think you getting better, nigga, you checking out right now. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that's kind of obvious though, chat. I feel like it's kind of obvious. You feel like you getting calm, I ain't gonna lie. If I feel like if I slow down, I can talk. Okay? Now look. If I feel like, if I'm bleeding out, right? If I start getting calmer out of nowhere, okay, it's over. I'm gone, nigga. That's what I'm gonna think. That's what I'm gonna think, chat. OMG. This is crazy, bro.
Some feel euphoric. Your brain's drowning, and it's releasing endorphins like a last-ditch painkiller. You might not even feel the pain from the stab wound anymore. Not because it healed, because your nervous system doesn't have the resources to process it. Your body's officially given up on the extremities and is running on emergency power. You've got maybe 2 to
Emergency
3 minutes
power.
of consciousness left. So what does this feel like? Let's talk about the subjective experience, because this is where it gets personal. At first, there's panic, raw, primal terror. You know you're dying. You can feel your body failing in real time. Every breath is harder than the last. Your chest feels tight, like there's a weight crushing you. Then the confusion sets in. You can't remember why you're here. The sequence of events gets scrambled. Your brain's trying.
Imagine that. Imagine bleeding out, right? Like, and then like, you know, you forget and you look at somebody, you like, yo, what happened? Look down. Half your blood in your hand. Yo, I might faint. I might faint. And then, boom, out, gone. That's probably how niggas really be checking.
To hold on to consciousness, but it's like trying to catch water with your hands. Everything's slipping away. And look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Some people stay lucid right up until the end. They know what's happening. They feel every second of it. That's the worst case scenario. Aware, but powerless. But for most people, there's a point where awareness just fractures. You're not really you anymore. Time distorts. Seconds stretch into eternity, or hours collapse into a blink. You might see things, shadows moving, lights that aren't there, people you know standing over you. Some describe it as floating, detached, like watching yourself from above. Out-of-body experiences aren't mystical. They're your oxygen-starved brain misfiring, losing its sense of physical boundaries. And emotionally, it varies. Some people feel sadness, regret. I'm not ready, I have things left to do. Others feel nothing, empty, too tired to be scared. Your brain's too far gone to generate complex emotions anymore. Death by bleeding out isn't fast. It isn't painless. But your brain does try to make it easier. It gives you confusion, numbness, euphoria.
How you find this video? It was literally on my For You page by the end.
These from a body that knows it's finished. We're at the end now. Your blood pressure's bottomed out, maybe 50/30, maybe lower. Your heart's still beating, barely, maybe 40 times a minute, weak, irregular. Your brain's shutting down, region by
Yo, I
region.
thought my PC was shutting down. I'm like, yo, where'd that come from? Y'all like, what just happened? Hold on.
Irregular. Your brain's shutting down, region by region. The frontal lobe goes
my
first.
PC just shutting down.
That's your personality, your decision-making, your sense of self, then memory, then motor control. Your body's still there, but you're already fading. Your vision's gone, just darkness now, maybe pinpricks of light. Your hearing's the last sense to go, distant, muffled, like you're underwater.
Chad,
Someone might be
though, Chad. Like, imagine you can't see nothing, you can't hear nothing. Imagine you can't see nothing, you can't feel nothing. Last thing you remember seeing is blood all over you. Then you just hear somebody you know screaming, ah! That's the last thing you hear for you. Then it's empty. You know what I'm saying, Chad?
calling your name. You might hear sirens, but you can't respond. It's like a broadcast ending. The signal weakens,
Oh my God.
flickers,
The sirens gonna make it even worse.
and then nothing. You don't feel your heart stop. You don't take a final breath. You're already gone. The body just catches up. So there you have it. Bleeding out. Exsanguination. One of the more brutal ways the human body can fail. Fast enough to be deadly, slow enough to be aware of it. Fun fact, if someone had found you in the first 3 minutes and applied pressure, called for help, kept you warm, you might have survived.
Where was the man? Yo, how would you feel, right? Cause you know how he just said, all right, look, this about to be a weird thought, right? You know how he just said, you can still hear? How would you feel if ambulance pulled up, right? You know how you say your last just hearing? If the ambulance pulled up and said, if you would have arrived 3 minutes earlier, he would have survived. I'm a dead. I don't care. I'm a spirit. Somebody, nah, bruh. Somebody running me to fade. No cap. All that, like, yo, all that just to check, bro. All that just to check, chat. By the way, if you might watch it on YouTube, don't know what check mean. That mean gone.